Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
It's time for a daily dose of dismal Disney.
And Twitter stupidity.
God, I can't believe how stupid Twitter users are. Yeah, apparently people think it's so easy that you can just pack up Disney World, move it to another state because you don't like the politics in Florida.
Yeah.
Now that there's conflict between the state of Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis, and the Walt Disney Company over that Florida bill, and Disney's losing its special status, now Twitter thinks they can just pack up Disney World and move it someplace else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's just that easy.
Unironically, I thought people were joking. I thought they were joking because I heard people being like, oh my God, Florida's full of bigots. You should just move Disney to Seattle. It's like, yeah, okay. And some people were joking. Apparently, a lot of people are not joking. They really, truly think you can just pack up Disney World.
I love that someone had put that on there. I thought that was hilarious.
Pack up Disney World and move it to another state. Do they not realize how big Disney World is?
No, they do not.
I think people think it's like Disneyland, and even Disneyland cannot be moved. Disney World is the size of San Francisco. Mm-hmm. Try loading that up into a U-Haul and moving it someplace else.
Right, and where are you going to find room? They're like, oh, we'll move it to Colorado, move it to New York City, New York. I'm like, where are you going to put it?
Yeah.
We're talking miles, acres.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It is like, 25,000 acres or something?
I don't know. It's not like Disneyland where you just like, oh, you walk through downtown Disney and then one side of the street is Disneyland and the other side is Disney California Adventure. No, you have to take buses between them. I mean, even if you want to walk from Epcot to Hollywood, you can, but it's going to take you a while. You can't. You have to take buses to go places. It's so big.
Yeah. So let's talk about
the utter stupidity. I'm just going to say it. How stupid these people are.
The stupidest thing I think I've ever seen on Twitter, ever in the entire. And I've been on Twitter.
That's a record.
That's a record. I've been on Twitter a long time, almost since the beginning. I have seen some really stupid shit. But people thinking that you can just pack up at Disney World and move it are smoking something. Mm-hmm. Something. We're going to talk about that. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news views. Rants guys over 264,000 subs.
Ooh, sorry. I'm a little slow.
Again, more subs than CNN Plus.
Yeah, you really love that, don't you?
Yeah, I do love that. Of course, they got 150,000 in a month. It took us a couple years to get here.
They got $500 million to in advertising. If we had $500 million in advertising, we'd have a hell of a lot more subs too.
We would have over 300,000 subs for $500 million.
I'm sure we'd have over $1 million.
So let's talk about this. Let's dive into the stupidity. What kicked this off?
At first.
Of course, the situation with the state of Florida taking the special status away from Walt Disney World.
Well, it's not through. They're trying to.
They're going to, I think.
Yes.
Well, unless there's some money exchange.
They're convinced that they can buy their way out of it, though.
Yeah, Disney's convinced they can buy their way out of it. So, yeah, lots of drama over that. Lots of drama over the parental rights and education bill. And, lots of people were angry about, California sending its employees, Imagineering employees, theme park employees to Florida to begin with. And now, they're like, why don't we just move Disney World? It's so easy. Colorado said, hey, you can come here because that's going to go over really well.
Because of socialist attacks. Yeah, that's socialist. Okay.
We've got Disney World relocating to New York. This is April 20th, not April 1st.
You used to see jokes like this on April Fool's Day, though. Disney's going to move to another state. That was an April Fool's Day joke you'd see often. Yeah,
well, now every day is April Fool's. Thank you, Twitter. So anyway, these people are serious. I thought they were kidding. Here we got one. Although it would be a massive expense, you have no idea. Maybe Disney should consider relocating Disney World from Florida to a blue state where it would receive the appreciation it deserves and then watch the impact it would have on DeSantis' Florida economy.
Okay, a couple things. If they had moved to a blue state, you're right. You're so right. Then they would have been able to open sooner like California. Oh, wait. Yeah, California wouldn't allow Disneyland to open till April 30th of last year. It was shut down for more than a year. Had Walt Disney World not been open, the Disney company would have been far, far worse off. It could have crippled them severely. Because it was only closed a couple months.
Yeah, Disney World basically. Disney World and Disney Plus kept Disney afloat during the pandemic.
Yeah, if they hadn't had Disney Plus and they hadn't had Disney World, they would have been completely screwed.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, let's move it to a blue state because that makes sense.
Maybe Disney should leave Florida, take all those tourist dollars elsewhere. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea.
Gretchen.
Y'all, I really cannot get over the amount of people who seem to think that Disney World can pack up and move to another state.
Right? I'm just like, it's not that easy, man.
There are people that are vehemently against DeSantis and vehemently against them taking Disney's special status away, and they're still like, what the hell are you thinking? You cannot pack up a city the size of San Francisco like a freaking carnival.
Yeah.
And throw it in the back of a U-Haul and move it to another state. They would literally have to shut down Disney World completely and rebuild it someplace else, and God only knows what it would cost today.
What it cost? I mean, just an edition. Just how much did the Galaxy's Edge editions cost?
It was $1 billion for Galaxy's Edge.
That was just for a small addition to the park. Well, it's a pretty good size addition, but that's an addition to a park.
One of the 4 parks, and you got 2 water parks. You've got all the hotels. You've got the shopping district. You've got all the other stuff, the golf courses and all the amenities. And yes, Disney is a city. You cannot pack up a city and move it someplace else.
Because you don't like the way that, the state votes.
And I guarantee you, most of the people calling for this don't live in Florida anyway.
Probably not, yeah. Most likely not.
It would cost billions, but Disney World should move to a new state if Florida reelects Ron DeSantis. The happiest place on earth should not exist in a state that votes for hate.
I can't.
I can't. Is there any talk of that? Yes. It'd be such a massive undertaking to shut down Disney World, move it out of Florida. I can't see it happening. It is. This guy's a blue check. Who else would like to see Disney tell DeSantis to go F himself and move Disney World to a different state?
Well, Brooklyn Dad isn't very smart. And people would like to see that, but that's not practical.
Disney could totally move a 25,000 plus acre theme park to another state. Oh my God. What if Disney packs up its princesses and moves to another more welcoming state where dreams can still come true?
Until there's a pandemic and they make you shut down or something else.
Yeah, right.
I saw this one.
And then they said maybe Disney should move to a blue state. Yeah, there are people that are probably against DeSantis. I would say this one Muppet account I follow, and they're like, to the people who keep insisting Disney should simply move Walt Disney World out of Florida, just stop. Please stop. You look stupid.
Yes, you're losing your point because you look absolutely ridiculous.
You look stupid. It's not possible. It's not even remotely possible. Disney has actually tried to build parks in other parts of the country. They tried to build one in Washington, D.C. or outside Washington, D.C., but the weather and the locals.
Same with Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, Colorado, New York, how is that going to work?
The winter, yeah.
That was, it's ridiculously stupid. I know, while we're at it, why don't we just move San Francisco to the Midwest?
We should. We should just move San Francisco to Idaho.
I mean, why not? It's just that easy, right?
Oh, God. This is ridiculous. Now, again, I think a lot of this goes back to Californians not wanting to move to Florida, working for Disney, and they're using any and all.
Right, exactly. They're using this as an excuse to get out of it.
Yeah, Newsom wants Disney to bring their jobs back to California. Good luck with that.
Yeah, you run the state with the highest level of poverty in the country. Yes, they want to bring. They're telling them to bring it back to California. Not Newsom's the reason that Disneyland couldn't open for more than a year in California.
Yeah, he actually stabbed Disney in the back. They thought they had a deal worked out. They thought they were going to open, I think, the tail end of 2020. 2020, yeah. They thought they were going to open. And they were all ready for it. And then he dropped the bomb during a live stream. It's like, yeah, we're gonna keep you closed.
But Disney deserves it because they, like a bunch of other Hollywood elite, made sure they put the money behind keeping him in office because he was promising the Hollywood a bunch of tax breaks and all kinds of shit.
Yep.
So you get what you get there on that one, Disney.
All right. So we got a couple of offers here. We've got Colorado. Colorado is inviting Disney World. Colorado Governor Jared Polis has invited Disney to relocate to Colorado after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' socialist attack on the company.
How is that a socialist attack? That's what I don't understand.
Florida's authoritarian socialist attacks on the private sector are driving businesses away.
Whoa. Florida's authoritarian socialist attacks in the private sector are driving businesses away. But need to remind you, Disney announced that they were going to put the corporate name and money behind the corporate name to change laws. That's, they themselves put themselves out of the private sector into the legislative sector. I can't. Try saying legislative sector. Just try it.
Legislative sector.
See? It's hard.
It is hard. Anyway.
La, la, la.
La, 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 la.
Legislative sector.
Anyway, here's the thing. This is not accurate. In Colorado, we don't meddle in affairs of companies like Disney or Twitter. Here's the thing. Disney, had they just said, hey, we don't agree with this bill, that's our personal stance, whatever, that's one thing. But again, Disney was like, not only do we not agree with this bill after they didn't care, not only do we not agree with this bill, but we're going to throw all kinds of money at activist groups to repeal the bill. And that's when things got heated. They did throw themselves into the middle of a political battle. Upside
on Colorado, you could probably get edibles at the Main Street confectionery. So everybody's zooted. It's just going to be,
Could you imagine that?
Yeah, how are they going to put that together? I'd be afraid to ride those rides. But they'll be like, hey, I'm going to go to the Main Street confectionery and get some special brownies.
Paul has made his pitch for a new theme park in Colorado. Hey, Disney, we're ready for Mountain Disneyland.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever driven in Colorado?
Yes.
Could you imagine hauling those attractions up those roads in Colorado?
No.
Neither could I.
It'd be open like 3 months a year. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Pennsylvania has a lot of theme parks, but they're only open like 4 or 5 months out of the year.
But you know what? There you go. They should come to PA and make a deal with Groundhog. And then they could just have like they can just, you come to PA and do that then if you're going to move.
Groundhog Land.
You and the Phil Groundhog can get together
or the Pennsylvania Lottery Groundhog.
Or it's
or
Gus.
Both. Gus.
Yeah, just
the second most famous groundhog
in Pennsylvania.
Disney World relocating to New York. It's trending.
I recommend Pennsylvania over New York.
This is coming from Disney Fanatic.
I can't believe
In light of recent events, should Disney make the move to the Big Apple? Positive news first. We're seeing more and more experiences return to normal. Yada, yada. Yeah, but except now everybody wants them to move. Disney fandom is calling for Disney to relocate to New York. I can't believe these are blue checks. I can't believe that. I could totally.
Well, you know what? When they only can hear their own self-talk when they, their echo chamber is so hard.
Please consider relocating Disney World to a new state that isn't actively crusading against LGBTQ people. I am sure other states would be more than thrilled to have your tourism dollars and employment opportunities make an example out of Death Santis.
Oh God, but you're so clever.
If I were this is the one person that put the Occupy Democrats thing up. I think if I were the House of Mouse, I would be thinking of relocating my Florida theme park to a different state. New York City could use an infusion of Disney.
God, when you think, does it hurt?
Oh my God. Dear Disney, you're cordially invited to pack up in Florida and relocate your entire business to New York.
I think we get it. They want to move these idiots think that it's that easy to move,
Mickey views. Saying Disney World should relocate to another state is like saying New York City should relocate.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will agree with you. I will agree with you, Braden.
Thank you.
It's like these people have no concept of how big this is. There's a reason why they had the Reedy Creek Improvement District. It is literally the size of its own city.
Yeah, I wonder how many of these people have actually been to Disney World.
Clearly not many.
Or if they've been to Disney World, if they've only been to the Magic Kingdom, because Disney World is massive. To drive from one side of Disney World to the other side of Disney World, it can take, a half an hour?
Not that long, but it takes...
traffic,
it takes quite a while.
It's big.
It is big, and I don't think they have any idea. And that doesn't even count all the things they have, like they have solar farms and all that kind of stuff. And then they have waterways and boating routes and all this other kind of crap. It's just not possible like that. You have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Moving Disney World to New York would be a disaster for Disney. It wouldn't be able to remain open all year round. I'm sure Disney shareholders would love spending billions and dealing with the New York labor unions. Wouldn't get off the ground for a decade. That's probably true. You can't just relocate Disney. Again, blue check.
I see this person all the time making comments.
Why is it every time a right-wing politician does something shitty, it's always, why don't you just move to New York or California? Who's going to pay for me to move and pay the thousands in additional rent? That's it. And New York is incredibly expensive. California is incredibly expensive.
There's other places in the country besides those places too, but I mean,
they would have to shut the whole thing down.
Exactly. And you're talking like one of the reasons they picked Florida was there's a lot of land. It can be open all year round. They sometimes, I mean, the water parks go down for a while, but otherwise it's pretty much open all the time. And you have, it's a big tourist destination because of the beaches and everything else. Why the hell would they move it to Colorado or New York? They wouldn't, for so many reasons. The weather is one of them.
It's like you're not helping your case any, right? You're not helping your case any. You just look like a freaking moron. It's like, God, seriously.
They do look stupid. It really does look dumb. I mean, whether you have an issue or not, when you say stuff like this, it just, even if you had a point, now you don't. Because everybody's just too busy looking at you like you're a special kind of stupid.
Like they looked at Patrick.
That's right, yeah.
Anyway, we gotta wrap this up.
Yes.
I can't deal with any more of this shit today. All right, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and Brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run. Oh, you got splatted. Oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him. Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.